Hello everyone, welcome back to Sterlingshire Homestead. So, we've got all our birds. We're installing some extra things in here now. We got a mineral feeder bucket for grit and oyster shell, so these guys can have some harder shells. We've got a tunnel going in here to connect the main run to the corn crib. The babies are getting old enough now that we're eventually going to mix them in about 3-4 weeks. So we're preparing for that, and this is our temporary fence to keep them in. And then we're going to get the, I don't know if you guys can see it, but we're eventually going to take the mobile coop, it's out in the back there, and we're going to put all the babies and the roosters in it. That way we have them separated. So we'll have baby making chickens for meat, and we'll have egg laying chickens for eggs. So all the egg layers will be in the big run, and the meat production birds will be all in the mobile coop. We got one freaking out right now. They doing okay? All right. But in preparation for that, we fill this tiny little 3-gallon waterer usually every 2-3 days, and it's getting to be a pain in the butt. So we did some shopping. We found some watering cups, so they're used to having water out, and we bought a 44-gallon trash can, and so we've got this plumb full. You can see that, and hopefully these will last a little while. You can see the pieces, or the backside pieces, those little waterers, they screw in from the back. You use a 5/16? Yeah, 5/16 hole. Oh, maybe it is a 6. I don't know. Might be a 3/8. I think it's a 3/8. But you cut out a 3/8 inch hole, and then you thread that through, and the washer on the outside of this protects it from leaking. And it'll be a perfect solution for the rest of the summer, so I don't have to fill this so often. The best part is, I could not believe this, that we actually gravity fed this from our hose from the white barrel, not the close one, but the far one by the garbage can there. So that's a solid 100+ feet that we fed it where the green hose comes out. It comes around the container on this side, and then it comes through here, and then cycles around and up and down, and it actually filled the whole thing. So we'll close that up, and hopefully that'll be an excellent place to have fresh water for the birds without them getting it all messy too. For now, we'll leave this one in here just in case something malfunctions with this, but once we trust this one a little bit more, hopefully we'll be able to take this other metal one out. But it worked out great.
This is gonna be a fun nighttime.
And this will be a fun nighttime adventure because it's going to be impossible to corral all the ones in the big run. So they're
all safe and comfortable in their coop, and then we lock them in.
They'll be all safe and comfortable in their coop. We'll lock them in. We'll close off. There's a partition here where the wooden part of our run extends to the tunnel. We'll close that off tonight, and then we'll be able to transfer all of the ones from here, our babies and our 2 mamas, and we'll put them in the mobile coop out there. So,
Just the babies.
Just the babies? Okay, just the babies for a couple weeks, and then eventually we might mix them all together just to get them used to it for fun.
Because that'll be good enough for 5 of them. I don't know about
8. 8's a little much, but 5.
That's about what's in there right
5 is what I think we have 6 in there right now, and they do okay. It's a little crowded for 6. I think that's about a 4 or 5 bird coop at most.
I think 5 would be perfect.
Also, with all of our sunflower seed spreading, because we throw seeds out for the birds, every once in a while I miss, and they made their own sunflowers. So we cut down a few because they were in the way, but
sunflowers for birds, you can just chuck wherever and grow sunflowers.
Yep. So sunflower seeds for birds, every once in a while you miss, and they came up this year. So we've got, I don't know, 15, 16 sunflowers that are all popping up, and then hopefully we'll get some more seeds out of it just for fun. The best part is to chop them off and then give the whole head to the birds because they'll eat the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that. They're actually using the wire spool.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't happen very often. Or at least not that I see it. So, we'll get this all squared away. We'll show you what the heck happens when we flip-flop all the stuff. And maybe we can catch some rooster crows too here.
Great mass bird chaos.
We'll create some chaos tonight and mix some things up. We'll see you back here in a bit. So we got birds squaring up through the glass. They're both ladies, and they're establishing a pecking order through the barrier. This is all blocked off. But they sat there fighting each other, and our rooster's sitting here doing nothing.
There's nothing he can do. He's smart enough to know that.
So we got this kind of open here. We got it squared away. We're just fashioning it together, and then we should be all right. And then we'll eventually open that up once we get the babies in and the other ones over here.
You may ask, why is that side open and versus the other side? Well, you see, it's easier to cut these open.
It's way easier to cut these open. You just go through the door and cut this open on this side. Otherwise, you gotta Otherwise, you gotta go through. Dude, you're going at it again? You guys are insane.
Girls.
You guys are gonna both be in the same pen in about a week. You're seriously squaring up, really? You're really gonna square up right now?
General's like, alert! Alert!
What is your deal?
Oh, that's not good.
What?
She stuck her head right through that gap.
Which one?
The gray one.
That's alright.
Yeah, but it's sharp.
Don't fight through chicken cage. If it pokes her, it pokes her.
I think it's a fight over resources right now, and this one thinks that one
It's trying to get it?
is trying to come over here. But chickens aren't smart and doesn't realize that that one can't come over here.
Anyway. Well, we got them transferred. It's the next morning. Our 7 birds from the mobile are transferred in, and our ones from our little coop there are transferred into here. They are quite the fighters, especially the ones from our little coop. The ones in the mobile coop right now are pretty hard to get. We got a couple scratches here and there. Not a big one, but enough to draw a little bit of blood. But they're overall not too bad. The biggest thing I think is not being timid and just grabbing, because once you get them, they can't scratch you anymore.
Once they're in your arms, they calm down.
Once they're in your hands, they're really calm after that. They just kind of chill until they get moved. But this is good. We've got these out here where they're used to being, and eventually we'll open up the tunnel again so they can go back in. That'll work out great. So we'll get this all squared away, and then eventually we'll release them both into each other. That way they'll all have access here. We'll establish a new pecking order, hopefully.
I'm just hanging their food back up.
Hanging the food back up, we'll get the water in there. Should take the 2 or 3 eggs out of here that are in here.
Yeah.
We're not sure if our ladies, our new ladies, are laying yet, but they're close.
I mean, we've had quite a few eggs from just the 3 black ones, so I don't know. We'll find out.
There's a chance that it could be none, there's a chance it could be a bunch. We're not sure. All I know is that the hay we made, this is the hay we made, straw, I should say, looks real nice. Works great. So we'll see how they sleep tonight. We'll see how they go through things.
They're exploring, they're eating.
They're exploring, they're eating right now, so that's a good deal. They're all chilling out.
It's just a question of, because as we experienced yesterday, our boys are trying to
do the girls. So we'll hope that
be okay in there. We don't know.
Is 3 ladies going to be enough, or do we have to add 1 more? Do we have to add 2 more?
Do the boys sense that these ladies aren't mature and ready to lay eggs yet, so they're not going to try and mount them yet? don't know.
No idea. So, we'll square that away.
Because I didn't notice them going after any of the little females, just the 2 older ones, or the 3 older ones we have.
But they're all chilling. They're liking the grass, that's for sure. So we'll have to get this all opened up here. We'll throw the ratchet, or not the ratchet, the bungee strip over there. We'll use that to close that up eventually. We'll get them their water, and then I'll jump over and we can open that up. When we release the birds to coexist with each other, we'll give you a video of that too. Be right back. Alright, here we are.
The confusing time of their life is about to occur.
Mama's hanging out eating seeds. The other ones have the tunnel open, you can see them. They're still apprehensive about coming down. Oh, one made its way in. Mama's gonna go greet it right away.
Well, greet is a term.
Oh, well, that's good. She's in charge, she's not going after anybody. That's awesome. And Maddie is in the process of uncapping this one. So they'll all be together here in a little bit. And that's part of our plan so we can take longer vacations during the summer.
Yeah, they can choose to sleep where they want, eat where they want, be where they want.
They can eat and sleep where they want, yep. Because they'll have 2 coops they can choose from. Hopefully that'll help with picking on as well. Our 4 Australorp ones, they're all kind of just chilling in here.
The rest of them are inside right now.
The rest of them are inside. The other flock is inside here because they know stuff's happening right now.
They want no part of it.
Apparently they want no part of it. So, oh, Mama went outside.
Good.
Yep, eating all the good grass. And our babies are doing really well over there. I'll zoom in. You can see them all eating grass.
Do I bring it in or do I
I'd bring it in.
push it out?
I'd bring it in and temporary zip tie it. Just like 1 or 2 per thing. Probably 1.
You want to make sure none of the pokey bits stick out. Birds are stupid.
Get you guys a better angle here. You can see opening up the tunnel right there.
If you're on our Facebook page, I'll probably do a Let's Watch Chickens in a bit.
Yeah, if you're not already a subscriber to our Facebook page, we're Sterlingshire Homestead on Facebook too. Same as our YouTube channel name, and you guys can watch some of our live streams that we do over there. Usually always Let's Watch Chickens, because they do some interesting things.
And sometimes they're just fun to listen to.
Yes, they have nice sounds usually.
Not like today.
Today they're all worried, but in a couple days they'll be really nice. And you can see, here's our sunflowers again. This one's doing really well today. And lots more all along here.
As I really want us to name this video, it's a great day for chaos.
Oh yes, the title, Great Day for Chaos. That's nice. So we'll have food and water, we'll switch those here, and then they'll have 2 places. Are we open for the most part?
For the most part.
Okay.
If you want, you can go around and kind of spook them into coming in.
Oh, I was going to throw seeds out because they'll be more apt to grab seeds.
I just gotta get a couple in each corner and it'll be good.
Okay, we'll be back when you're all open here. Well, they should come running now. They didn't before. Sunflower seeds are their favorite. So we'll sprinkle some over here. And sprinkle some in the run. I'm going to throw them all over to that side. That way they're likely to go that way. Oh, nice rooster crow. So now we all got some seeds. And let's throw a bunch out here. So some pecking order things, squaring it all away.
Hey.
What?
Come let me out.
I have to let you out?
Yeah, I can't push my finger through today.
Okay.
Usually, I can get my hand through. But today is not that day.
I have to rescue. There you go.
Farmer Brown.
You gonna flush them out?
Yep.
Okay, I'll go back around. Oh, I already am. We'll see what they do. Well, that's good. You're exploring your old one. And then these guys are all gonna hop out of here in a little bit. Yep. There's Hawk coming down. And there's the rest of the flock. We'll see if they want to enter or not. They found the sunflower seeds, that's for sure.
This one apparently wanted to be picked up.
Really?
Well, she was trying to escape out the other door.
Oh. That's our instigator from the other one, I think. You gotta explore. See, our birds are used to grass, so they went right for it. These other ones from
Very dirt enclosure when we picked them.
have a very dirt enclosure, and they have always had that sort of thing, so they're not used to fresh grass as often. It's nice that our rooster's getting used to their job. So far, things going good. Lots more over here. They'll get used to that. They can go through if they want. So far, a pretty happy deal. And our new garbage can water is working out pretty good. No spills, no leaks.
I think I saw Hawk drinking from it.
You saw a bird drink from the garbage can one? That's good.
And now, we're going to make our chickens breakfast.
Oh yes, we're gonna make our chickens breakfast with their own eggs.
Yeah, you might wonder, what is a chicken breakfast? Well, it's when you make them their own eggs because you have too many.
So, a very healthy thing to do, if you have too many eggs or you have some that are going bad, before they go bad, you can scramble them up and feed them back to your birds, which is a really great way for them to get that protein back into their body. Is it cannibalism?
Yes.
Technically.
You can feed them chicken too.
You can feed them chicken too, but we're not going to do that. That's expensive. But rather than waste the eggs, we'd rather get the protein back in the bird so they can keep making good eggs for us.
Yep, and you just want to make sure that you cook them and make sure their shells are clean if you're going to give those back, because you don't want them to get disease from their own eggs.
Yes, so you got to cook the whole thing.
Chickens can get salmonella, so you want to make sure any eggs you give them are cooked.
Yes, so we have to cook all of them. We'll probably boil all of them.
Yeah, our plan is we're going to make a bunch of hard-boiled eggs, I think, and then take a potato masher and
just mash them up.
Shell it all, just mash them all up, because then they'll get their calcium too.
So we're doing good. So far, the other flock is kind of staying in their side, though. That doesn't surprise me.
I mean, I could definitely...
Oh no, we're okay.
...into the tunnel, but I think they'll go in on their own.
Once we get some more action, we'll come back. Well, we got some action. One of our white birds, our big ones, went through, and our gray one went through. They're all a little apprehensive of each other, but it's kind of cool that they're in a different spot. We'll see what happens. So far, not a big deal. They're just chilling. Walking down the barrier in the tunnel. So that's good. Wonder if I can get you a better shot here. Ugh. Sorta. There he goes. Or there they go. They're all ladies, I forget. Just chilling out. You can see them hiding in the grass. That's good though. And hopefully they'll all get used to it. So, no problem so far. I doubt that we'll have any with all the open space today. So we'll see you next time from Isaac and Maddie and all the birds here at Sterlingshire Homestead. Thanks for watching. See you next time.